Welcome to the Jimmy. Actually, no Jimmy.
Shawarma FM.
We're getting a lot of hate for people saying, why are you even titling it? It should just be called the podcast now.
It should be called something different, like Kebab FM or something. I don't know.
No, we do have that Shawarma FM.
Okay.
By the way, I did bring that up to Jordan when we were starting these pods, and I was like, Jordan, like, should we make a new channel for the Shawarma FM one, like instead of the Friendly Geordies podcast? And he was like, you're insane. I was like, what? It's like,
No
you already have a bunch of people on there.
Yeah.
So it's like, just release both. Anyway,
that makes more sense.
Oh, another thing. I finally, after like, I don't know, God knows how many years of this podcast, did you know that people leave comments on Spotify?
No.
Oh my God, I found out years and years of comments.
Not another platform of comments.
I know, which is, most of them were very nice, but the thing that I found out, which I think you brought up as well, but I didn't take you too seriously, apparently the ads are really loud.
Yeah, that's what someone told me.
So I'm working on something for that, and dude, half of the comments on Spotify were just that.
Ads.
And we're like, why doesn't our audio version pick up that much?
Well, our friend said that there is a limiter in that thing.
Yeah. So the limiter, and someone else also sent me like
A way to do it?
on Spotify comments. It just had like, okay, this is your problem. This is what you need to do.
Shit.
And then it also had a burn for you, Miss. It was like, as a muso, Miss Love should know this.
I know what limiting and compression is, but I didn't know that we were so quiet.
Look, I'm gonna figure it out.
And also, I'm lazy.
Yeah,
Lazy.
And
man.
I just didn't know this problem was there. I literally found out yesterday.
People mentioned it to me, but I never. I listened on the pod. I listened to it on YouTube, and I'm like, it's fine.
Yeah, YouTube is different. Like, again, it's the
Spotify,
audio,
yeah.
which we'll work on.
I guess we're sorry for the last 10 years.
For however many years. Thank you for joining us. Now that the admin pod is done.
Nice and early for you. Nice and early. We're working overtime for you.
All right, you're exposing you. Wake up at 2 p.m.
It's not 2 p.m.
It's almost midday.
It is not. It is 10:39.
Yeah.
It's not almost midday.
We were supposed to start at
10.
And what happened?
I stayed up watching the White Stripes videos all night.
Yeah, and also, you know how Miss Love's been asking for jobs, including, I guess, Uber delivery job? Miss Love is in his element now. Every time he cycles or he transports anywhere, just like an Uber driver, he's got like an earpiece and he's just like, and you go, hey, miss, sorry, I'm talking to someone. Yeah. And then looks back, Darling Harbor. Why are you doing that? Also, now that you do it, can you explain to me what the charm is? Who are you talking to? And why do you have to speak to them every time you're driving or in transport? I have a million questions that I haven't had the guts to ask an Uber driver. First of all, why do you feel the need to talk to someone every time you're driving? What is that urge?
I don't know.
And also, what do you talk to people about for that long? How do you not run out of things to say?
My cousin's wedding is happening in a beautiful Brisbane, and I need to... Of course I will be there. Of course I will come to my cousin's beautiful... But, just so you know, I want to make sure the wedding is blessed.
You don't have to pretend to do this. You're doing this. I want to know why. What is the compulsion that makes one want to do this?
I don't know how to answer that. I don't know. Okay,
first of all, who are you talking to?
I'm talking to my friend.
Not even your family, just like a mate.
Yeah, a mate.
Okay.
I'm talking to a mate.
Is he also driving or is he at home? How does he have time to do this? Sorry, continue.
Unemployed.
Continue. Okay, unemployed. So that's the key.
So the key is two unemployed losers discussing, you know what it really is? It's really some old school WOG European shit. It's like talking about like philosophy and stuff. Be like, yes, life is strange, isn't it? But if one lives a meaningful life, well then, my friend, can it be wasted? And then he's just like, yes, yes. Well, and then put in a lot of like lewd sex jokes in there. And
Is there any awkward moment of silence? It's like, oh, we've been talking for hours,
massively.
but you sort of let it marinate. You're not fazed by that. Okay, second question: does it have to be the same person every time, or do you have like a roster of people that you contact while driving?
It's a roster, but it's like 90% that one person.
90% that one person. So you need that partner for like you. Every dawn needs a Bill in their life.
Exactly. Exactly. It's non-sexual, but let's be honest.
Okay.
If shit's
Does the
fan,
other person who you're talking to, do they have to be ethnic, or can they just be regular?
what's ethnic mean? I mean, what's regular mean?
Regular just means like Aussie.
Yeah, they're just Aussie.
They're all okay. So
Not ethnic.
So
Not
this has
ethnic.
spread amongst
White.
the whites as well now.
White. Will. Yeah. And that's it. And it's just kind of like,
Have you ever considered like, oh, maybe like I'll listen to a podcast or music or something instead of getting someone to just
definitely. I listen to music sometimes.
Sometimes.
Podcasts,
but it's not interactive enough.
exactly. You can't ask questions.
All right, fair
And
enough.
also there is a sort of the normal social constraints of, let's say lewd conversation or the expectation of let's say like normal speech patterns and what might be considered in the realm of sanity. That isn't necessary. So it's quite liberating.
It's quite liberating. And it's also like quite remarkable that you can do it right after you wake up. Like you're just like, oh my God, I have to be to work. I had to be at work like an hour ago. I slept in while watching the White Stripes or whatever the hell. I need to get up immediately. But hang on a minute. Let me call the guy on the roster first. To talk about what I was watching last night as I went to sleep.
Literally.
Yeah.
But he called me.
He called you. Oh wow! They just know. Therapeutic.
Is that bizarre?
A little bit. It's just because I never understood that. I have no one to talk to for that long.
You're married.
Dude, I can't even talk to my wife for that long over the phone.
Yeah.
Every time she calls, I'm like, okay, like we're gonna meet in like a few hours. Can we just like talk then?
Yeah.
It's really, really boring for me to talk.
Yeah, every day to the same. That's hard.
No, even different people. It's like, what am I gonna do? I'm working right now. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no, I'm big on like, I'm very much, my soul resides in like, my soul is like one of those Greek men that sits on
Playing that massive chess set.
I'm
in
shit.
Liverpool public areas.
I wish I was on that level. I'm shit.
Just pumping durries on a Monday
like,
afternoon.
Exactly, but not the chess because I wish I could be that. That's Fifth Avenue bum. I'm talking like milk crate, little espressos, like fat belly out, smoking cigarettes, just being like
The Leichhardt.
That's my soul. And
The Leichhardt aesthetic.
and just talking about politics and philosophy. I mean, like,
And Tito.
yeah, Tito, how like war criminals and shit, and then like just being like, and just talking, just literally like name a topic and we could just talk about anything. It'd be like wooden frames, be like, they used to make them stronger. Now they're very cheap materials. So like that's my soul. Is that yours too?
No,
You're an ethnic.
I'm not much of a.
You're an ethnic man.
I'm not much of a talker.
Really?
Yeah.
You're more of a tinker.
No, I mean, look, the most talking I do is on the pod.
Of course.
Okay, no, it's not that I'm not much of a talker, but like, dude, I hate talking on the phone. It's like literally the worst aspect of being in a relationship.
I hate texting. Talking on the phone, love it.
All right.
I like it.
There you go.
So that's me, everybody. Thanks for listening. I'll be... I think that's why I like the pod, because it's just what it is. It's like, what do you think about Bill Clinton being sucked off by Trump? I'm like, well,
It is keep going. Okay, let's talk about that first. First segment.
Oh, we're talking about that?
So the
Thanks
U.S.
for joining us, by the way.
The U.S. politicians have passed a bill to release all of Epstein's. Actually, I think people assume that it's all classified stuff as well. I think they're releasing all the declassified stuff.
Trump is.
Well, Trump is in agreement with it, but the Congress and the Senate will eventually. Yep.
So it's all going to come out.
Not all of it, but most of it is going to come out. So we're going to have a very healthy news cycle that we can talk about.
Amazing. That is crazy.
You know what I respect?
What?
Every single Republican voted for it. Wow. Every single Democrat voted for it. Every Democrat voted for it. Most Republicans voted for it except for one guy. This one guy was like, nah, I'm not.
Who was it? Who was the guy?
Dude, immediately I was like, who the hell is this guy?
Did you look him up?
Yeah.
Who was
His name is Clay Higgins.
Let's see what he looks like.
He looks like this.
Fuck. Why the hell does he not want it released?
Yeah, I was curious too. Actually, I don't know. It could be this is the thing. I'll give you the explanation, but it could either be one of the most principal positions ever.
Here we go.
Or
I doubt it.
He's just saving his mates who are into like seedy shit.
It's obviously that.
One of the two.
Let's hear it.
So he says, I have been a principled no on this bill from the beginning. What's wrong with the bill? What was wrong with the bill 3 months ago is still wrong today.
Yeah.
It abandons 250 years of criminal justice procedure in America. As written, this bill reveals and injures thousands of innocent people, witnesses, people who provided alibis, family members, etc. If enacted in its current form, the type of broad reveal of criminal investigative files released to a rabid media will absolutely result in innocent people being hurt. Not my vote.
Shut up. That's my response.
So what do you think? What do you think his motivations are? Stop doing that. It's making a noise.
Sorry.
Can you go wash your face and wake up?
No, I'm up. I've had a coffee.
No more morning pause. He's like, it's midday.
It's not. It's not. Damn you, white stripes.
Okay, so
screw that guy. Screw that guy.
Okay,
Innocent people can
screw that.
Shove it.
Why innocent people can shove? Okay, imagine.
Oh, some lady called Elizabeth from Tennessee who did a testimonial about her cousin that was a waiter at Mar-a-Lago and somebody touched her bottom.
Hey,
and
relax.
And someone touched her.
Relax, okay?
And Elizabeth might be.
We need one more coffee. You're not drunk.
Elizabeth might need. I don't want my name out there because, well, I don't want to be famous.
Okay, if you have
for the good of the people.
If you have low patience,
the files.
If you have low patience, turn it off immediately. It's okay.
If you have low patience, you're not welcome here. You're not welcome.
No, you're welcome.
Guess what's? Hey, ever heard of this? Patience is a virtue.
I have. They say that at hospitals too.
No pun intended, right?
No pun intended. In American hospitals.
Very clever and funny men. That's a bullshit argument.
Okay, I'll tell you what he may be trying to get. I don't know what his inner motivations are, but okay. When there's an investigation, any kind of criminal investigations, you interview multiple witnesses.
Yes, I know.
Sometimes you suspect them. They might not be it, so they provide alibis. Like, for example, I was with this guy.
Yes.
He can confirm. Or I was with my wife. She can confirm.
I was watching Shawarma FM.
All of that shit.
Yeah.
So now all of those details get recorded in. So there might be people in those documents that have nothing to do with Epstein. They might not even have met Epstein, but maybe they testified on behalf of someone that they met that may have met Epstein.
Yeah.
You know, so there's like a lot of people that supposedly, again, I don't know. There's a lot of people, no, not falsely, but just like that aren't guilty or might not even have been suspected to be guilty anything of any sort, but they are part of the
cabal.
No, not the cabal. Just like
case.
they're in the documents because maybe they were at the wrong place at the wrong time. Maybe they had made a friend who they assumed was a lot nice. I don't know. I'm just playing devil's advocate. So there is a certain amount of respect that I have for someone who is solo in making a decision. Even though I am happy that these files are getting released, but there is something admirable about that man.
Look, all I'll say is sometimes Papa John's puts too much paprika in the pot. Doesn't ruin the meal. You know, a couple of humans can be sacrificed. A couple of
oh wow, okay,
yeah, a couple of people can be like, "You were in the files," and they're like, "Oh no, now I'll be recognized when I go to work at Walmart." Shit, they're too bad for you,
dude. Okay, my wife yesterday got me. I was watching the news and this Epstein stuff came up and they mentioned like the names of people, including Chomsky.
Yeah, I saw that.
She looks at me immediately and she says, "How do you feel about that?" And I'm just like cooking and I'm not answering. He's like, "I asked you a question. How do you feel about it?" Like, "I'm glad he had fun." I'm joking. I'm not happy about that. I'm just going to pretend he wasn't on the list.
He old, man. He old, man. Let him have his fun.
Dude, he was around when Hitler was coming up, not even at its peak. He's like, "I remember when Hitler was just a regular person that's a political upstart."
If you're that old,
yeah, dude,
you should be able to touch whoever you want.
Don't say that. Don't say that. No, absolutely not. I don't know, but like, you know, maybe Chomsky is the reason why this one principled Republican man decided that he wasn't going to vote for it.
He was trying to back Chomsky, like he was trying to protect Chomsky.
Yeah, he was just like, I am just a man of intellectualism.
Dude, let's be real. When they're released, every single human being in the United States is going to be in there. Like even my cousin, you know?
Yeah. Soviet expert has been implicated.
I guarantee you.
And the Harvard University professor, Larry Summers, were getting it on.
It's just good. Have you seen Mean Girls?
Yeah, of course.
You know the Mean book or whatever, where it's like, she is a fugly bitch. That's what the Epstein Files is going to be.
Dude, you know what's funny?
For America.
It's not that far from what it was. Because like a lot of these emails are just
catty back and forth.
Just like notebook points of some guy who's like really in trouble.
What if it's released and some of the emails are like, "Man, Donnie, you got to admit it, man. Big hands and bigger dong."
Oh my god, that would be the best case scenario.
Can you imagine?
Do you think that's why he's trying to release it?
Maybe.
That information is that
he's like,
he does not. He does not have a big dick.
You don't think so?
Yeah, I don't. I don't need that to be confirmed. But that one I can assume.
But it would be very funny if he was just like, "Some of the information is that we can say definitely true. Okay, I'll let you decide which ones that is. Okay, but let me say." They're not small hands, okay? Let me remind you.
In fact, if anything is true, it's the other way around. Maybe Bill was the one giving Bubba's.
Bubba. Did you see Trump? Such a clown president. He was on Air Force One and some reporter.
Oh, yeah, actually, I have that clip. Should we play it?
Yeah, please.
Let's play it.
It's absolutely, like, insane. Like, bruh. Insane. Hey, tell us in the comments, do you like the white stripes? Don't hold back in those comments now. Oh. Hey, it's the Holy Quran. Look. My friend. The Holy Quran.
Hey, stop it.
What?
I'm drunk. You have no excuse for this.
How can I be drunk? I can't be drunk, bro. I'm drunk on life. Oi, Ali, do you like the Holy Quran?
I love it. Relax.
Yalla. Sorry. Okay, here we go. All right, can they see this?
Yep. Can you hear it?
Quiet. Okay.
Mr. President, what did Jeffrey Epstein mean in his emails when he said you knew about the girls?
I know nothing about that. They would have announced that a long time ago. It's really, what did he mean when he spent all the time with Bill Clinton, with the president of Harvard, you know, that is Summers, Larry Summers, whatever his name is, and all of the other people that he spent time with. Jeffrey Epstein and I had a very bad relationship for many years. But he also saw strike because I was president. So he dictated a couple of memos to himself. Give me a break. You're going to find out what did he know with respect to Bill Clinton, with respect to the head of Harvard, with respect to all of those people that he knew, including J.P. Morgan shares.
Sir,
Yeah,
if
Jennifer,
there's
go
nothing
ahead. Go ahead.
incriminating in the file, sir, why are you acting as a...
Quiet, Piggy.
What the hell?
Oh my god. Coming from suppose
Do it again, do the end. Just the end. Like, I want to hear him say it again. I need my fix, bro. It's so mental.
Venezuela, sir, you've had a lot of meetings on Venezuela. I know you can't tell us what your next steps will be.
Oh, wait, you missed it.
People that he knew, including J.P. Morgan shares.
Sir,
Yeah,
if
Jennifer,
there's
go
nothing
ahead. Go ahead.
incriminating in the file, sir, why are you acting as a...
Quiet, Piggy.
what a mean man.
Quiet, piggy. Like, does she look like a pig? Or is it just
I
some-
didn't see her, but like
he's
I'm
so-
sure she was, knowing Trump, ever so slightly chubby.
It's so mean.
Coming from a fat man himself, that's the other thing. It's like
Quiet,
it's not
piggy.
Obama, you know, like some slender guy who's been working out their entire life. It's literally a fat man.
Also, quiet. The way he's like, quiet, piggy. Like, where's the respect?
There's no
man?
respect. But I think maybe he thinks that like if he releases the Epstein files, like all the attention is gonna go on Larry Summers.
Yeah,
Dean of
right.
Harvard.
I'm sorry, but like, did you watch Jon Stewart's latest little video thing?
No, I didn't. What was that?
He was just like, Trump's being like, Clinton's, the Democratic, blah, blah, blah. And then he was just like, yes, we'd like to see some of the photographs of the Clintons, but then he shows all these photos. But the problem is, you're in the way of every photo next to Jeffrey Epstein talking and laughing.
It's true, dude. It's true. I mean, he seems to be okay. Clearly, there was a falling out in their relationship
Give
at
me
some
that.
point.
Yeah.
But before that falling out, bro, they were close.
Yeah, and like, I'm so like, I'm almost. What is going to be in those files? There's no way that Trump like wanted them to be released. I think at this point he just had to do it.
I think it's all because of Chomsky, dude. They're trying to get the man.
Which means that like Chomsky's the kingpin. Would you still support him?
Let's move on from that question. What do you mean support him? He's not a political candidate.
Can you separate the art from the artist?
Yeah. Look, man, if I can appreciate some good aspects of Stalin, I think Chomsky deserves a better go.
Yeah. The potato famine was a necessary part of the.
I mean, the market had to be destroyed.
Yeah, exactly. When are they releasing these files?
I don't know. I think so. What's going to happen now is, if I am right,
Yeah.
there's going to be a vote in the Senate if it hasn't already happened. Sometimes it happens immediately, so maybe they're doing it now as we speak. But once that happens, then the president has to okay it, which Trump claims that he will okay it once it comes on his desk. And then once that happens, then then it should technically release. I think all the unclassified ones will be released. There's certain ones that still won't be released, if I'm not wrong.
Oh man, I'm almost, dude. There will be so many. I think like every person on Earth will be implicated. I think it's just going to be like,
Yeah,
America's-
Malala's in on it.
Melania.
No, Malala.
Who's that?
The Nobel Peace Prize winner that got shot by the Taliban.
Oh Jesus Christ! Well, apparently there's some like sheikhs that are involved.
Greta and Stephen Hawking have been in on it this whole time.
Apparently there's some like Dubai sheikhs.
MBS, yeah. Well, that one is the least surprising one. Let's be real. I mean,
Really?
if there was anyone on earth that would be involved in shady pimps,
yeah, true.
it would be literal, unaccountable billionaires of
true,
Saudi
true.
Arabia.
But I thought principal Muslimain.
No, don't do that.
Okay.
That was all fake news.
I'm worried about what's going to be in this, dude. Like, I think that like Oprah, everyone. Like, I think it's just going to be like. I think it's just.
Nah, I'm for that. I'm with that one Republican guy, dude. I think they shouldn't be released.
Fuck off.
Just, I'm trying every fiber of my body is trying so hard not to be on the side of that one dude who's like,
You're in the files, aren't you? Just a mugshot of you, like strippers dancing around you, like, yeah. There's a photo.
yeah, me and real Rukshan behind the scenes.
It's you and Jordan
Oh shit!
and me.
You?
We're all in it. We're just like,
No, you're the abused. you're the
oh, I'm in the corner going, please. I mean,
yeah.
no, look, I genuinely am kind of terrified at the level of like secret pedophile organization rings from the 90s that there's probably like 50 billion more that haven't even been uncovered that aren't so like famous.
By the way, did you watch that video of what's his name, Alan Dershowitz?
Deutschewitz.
That lawyer, dude, he is going insane. He's like, he's the only one I think who's
Oh, I did see that actually.
defending
He's like,
Epstein still.
Yeah.
He's just
He's like, some of these women were 17 and 9 months. That's
17
legal.
years and 10 months.
You know what?
May I stress on the 10 months?
You know what John Stewart said to that? He goes, little piece of advice. If you're explaining someone's age by the month, it's usually not a good sign. It's not a great look.
Hey, Alan Dershowitz, you're like one of the brainiest lawyers.
Is he?
Yeah, dude, he is. He was OJ's lawyer.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Is
He has a history of. He's also a very, very evil man.
Well, why?
I know him from his.
Well, OJ, I suppose.
No. I didn't know. It was a surprise to me when I found out because, dude, I wasn't around during the OJ trial. But when I saw the documentary, I was like, oh, this guy. I know him from his yesteryear debate with Chomsky. Funnily enough, I guess they both had something in common.
And what was he?
Palestine, dude. He was super. And still is like extremely pro-Israel.
Right.
Yeah, and but he was the first one who gave that like point of view, which is evil, but also like kind of boss. Which was just like Chomsky was like, these are the things that Israel has done that's bad. Like, in fact, Israel hasn't even given the opportunity for some kind of settlement. And then his final response was like, yeah, but we won the war, man.
That was his call.
That was his call. Which,
Mad.
and then Chomsky just went back and was like, I'm not even going to entertain this. But it turns out, I guess they were friends, dude. Like, they both seem to be on the list.
I don't know. I feel like America's going to get canceled. I think that the names in there would be like every person.
Dude, I saw an insane video. This American dude was in somewhere in Europe. I don't remember if it was like, I think it might have been Ireland at like a music festival or something.
Yeah.
And he's just going around asking like these Europeans, a lot of these girls, to say like, God bless America.
Right.
And man, they are all going hard. They're like, we will absolutely not say that. And then they start shitting on the U.S.
Is that today?
Well, I saw this video yesterday. I don't know when it happened.
No, but
it
this
was just like I was doom scrolling and I saw it.
But this wasn't in 1991.
Nah, dude, recent, like very, very recent.
I think people, they're like Trump's screwing everything. I think people are really just being like, man, screw America.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I saw a band play called Dive, and they're American. Mm-hmm. And throughout the show, they had projections saying "Death to America."
Fuck me. Where were they playing it?
This place called the Tram Sheds in Redfern.
Oh, in Australia.
Yeah.
And they had "Death to America."
Death. Even I was like, whoa.
Man, not everyone over there. Chomsky is there too. Wait, no, not Chomsky anymore.
But it was that's pretty. That's like. But they were also playing stats about like the Iraq War and then stuff about healthcare. They were just playing all the bad.
The classic
things.
hits.
They were playing the classic hits and then just doing a Death to America. But like, I'm like, look, I think that's a bit rich when it's like, bro, like you ate the food of America. Like, don't be that ungrateful.
Well, and also, you know that their tourism is like badly down. Like half of Canadians, because their biggest tourists were Canadians because they're so close to them. It's dropped by half. And when it comes to like European countries, which were in China, which were supposed to be their other big tourist inflows, they've gone down by like 10%, to the point where like tourism operators and shit in America are like panicking now.
Yeah, I saw an ad recently that was just like one of those cookie cutter, like, America, where people come to play. It's like, visit the USA. And it was so, I'm like, bruh, this is not the USA. This is like, I'm looking at the images. I'm like, this was the USA in like 1959. Like, this is not accurate. I'm like, no one's buying this, dude. Like,
Dude, I'm afraid to go to the US.
yeah, because you'd probably get in shit because of the color of your skin.
More than the color of the skin, this pod.
Your inferior skin.
Inferior.
This pod. Bro, you know what? We would actually...
Yeah.
We actually...
If our pod, luckily, it's not big.
Yeah, luckily, yeah. Thank God for that. This is a great time to say, y'all gotta help me, man. I need a
So
job.
weirdly, if we get arrested in America, we should be happy. It means we've made it.
That's true. Well, this is also the irony. If we got arrested, it'd be like we'd probably get big because it'd be like Channel 9 News. It'd be like a podcast called The Very Friendly Geordies, as well as some sort of strange. I think it's SBS Arabic. It's called Shawarma FM. I think it's an SBS Arabic nighttime podcast has been picked up. It'd be good for us.
There was this British British Paki journalist who, you know, is a standard journalist. He went to the US for some talk. They arrested him because of his pro-Palestinian views. He's a journalist. He's not like Hamas. He's a journalist. And
what's the difference?
And he's also British. So he goes there. They arrest him, and the expectation was that they're going to deport him.
Yeah.
They were like, no, we're going to keep him in jail for his views. Dude, it took him like a long time to get released to be deported.
No.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's insane, dude.
How long?
It's absolutely insane.
How long was he in prison?
Well, he was in detention, I want to say a month, but I don't know exactly.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah. For nothing, no terrorism related shit. Just for having
that opinion.
Yeah, pro-Palestinian views.
I mean, it's pretty intense, dude. I mean, that's not. It's just not. I mean, like, it's not the American.
But you know what they will
It's not
say,
the
miss?
American way. What?
You know, we just deported a South African guy who was at the neo-Nazi rally.
Did we?
Yep.
Where's our freedom of speech?
Nah, that was probably fair.
Where's our freedom of speech?
There has to be some line.
Was it the Kiwi?
No, South African.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Some South African dude.
You can't send him back to South Africa. They're killing.
But even we didn't keep him in prison. We sent him back for being literally a Nazi. And America's like, nah, this guy is going to stay in jail for a bit.
True, but they're killing farmers over there.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, look, part of me is kind of like when America was going a bit nuts, started going a bit nuts. I'm like, yeah, screw it. They're evening out the There's too many unpatriotic, unthankful blue-head psychos. But now it's like, bro, you're like crash tackling disabled Mexican children.
And there's like that MAGA civil war that's happening, which to me is really interesting.
It is interesting. It's the Tucker and Ben Shapiro split.
Tucker, Nick, Candace versus Ole.
And it's all about, not versus Ole, I think it's split.
Yeah.
Well, it's the whole Israel, that's the split, right?
I know, which puts me in a weird position.
Why?
Because you know what, like, so again,
I like Candace Owen, and
no, I'm not gonna say any of that.
she's pretty dumb, that chick, dude.
Yeah, let's move on.
No, let's not move on. What do you mean? Why do you feel weird about it?
Because I don't think she's dumb.
She said.
I think she has a conspiratorial frame of mind.
She thinks global.
But let's be real, that's everyone in 2025.
Yeah. But like, why is the split concerning, or why does the split make you?
Well, it's over the Israel question. So Nick Fuentes' new thing was MAGA is dead. America first is the way to go.
Right.
And he's like, MAGA represents Lindsey Graham. MAGA represents all those guys. They suck. But the other thing that they're trying to say that Nick Fuentes should be canceled, right? That's the main thing. And Nick's point of view was
some pretty crazy shit, man.
Yeah, he has. He's no doubt
Anti-Semites.
and he has. But but he also was saying that like they're saying this because they're saying that Nick basically has despicable views about ethnicities and people and like meaning Jewish people and stuff. And then Nick was just saying like, let's be real. If I was saying that Muslims are prone to blowing up every moment, and it's like, and he says like a whole, like he goes into like a third worlder rant and stuff, and he's like, if I said that, which I do say, I would get invited to the White House because Laura Loomer said this, blah, blah, this said this, and he's like, okay, so it's not that. It's about this one specific thing. So look, they're all horrible people, obviously, because their entire base is like you can like shit on this person.
Yeah.
But he is showing a bit of a hypocrisy there.
I don't know, definitely.
Yeah.
And I think like, there's a powerful lobby, and like obviously, they want people, I assume, to fall in line with that. And let's be honest, across the spectrum, Democrats and Republicans, Democrats less so. But yeah, I understand that. It's kind of interesting. I actually watched a podcast, the Ezra Klein podcast.
Oh my God, Miss! Now that you're listening to Ezra Klein, welcome to the Democratic establishment.
I don't like him. He's such a. I don't hate him either.
He's like the poster child of like establishment Democrat media hack.
Precisely. He's just like exactly like one of those New York Times like educated, softly spoken.
By the way, I listened to it as well, so I'm not trying to shame you.
No. I don't. What I'm trying to say is I listen to it in the context of what it is. Mm-hmm. But
that's the best way to do it.
Yeah, but I also like it. His podcast. I find it interesting. Okay. Anyway, so he got some expert on, some journalist on, and they talked about the split between Tucker and Ben Shapiro and Fuentes, and kind of like the rise of conservatism. It was actually quite funny. They talked about Pat Buchanan and Death of the West, and then they were just like, he was like, summarize this book, and he was like, it's watered down white supremacy.
Tucker said that, or Ezra Klein?
Ezra Klein's guest.
Yeah. Ezra Klein's guest.
Yeah. And he was talking about...
Well, you've read the book.
Yeah.
I've read part of it.
You didn't finish it, eh?
I didn't finish it.
Why?
Because it's a terrible book.
You didn't like the part of gay conversion.
It had nothing to do with like how evil it was, which by the way, it was pretty insane. Right. But it was also just a terribly written book.
Was it? I can't remember.
It was dumb. Pat Buchanan is a moron.
Is he?
Yeah, absolute moron.
Really?
He's also like the thing that actually triggered me more about than the cultural stuff in it was his like insane belief for spreading democracy everywhere on earth.
Democracy must be spread.
And he said like American national interests should be sidestepped when it comes to liberating the third world with democracy. He was a big proponent of like the evil American empire.
Neocon.
Yeah.
It's weird that like Gavin McInnes loves him so much.
Because I think he wasn't just that. There was a lot of like, he was one of the first people to just say like, yeah, immigrants suck.
Yeah, immigrants suck. But like they talked about that, which I thought was funny. But it was interesting hearing it was a very like New York Times elite academic establishment hack perspective, but it was also like they also had a lot of fair points where they looked at it from the sort of stepping away from the outside and just saying like this has been like the conservative movement, this is the timeline of conservatism in American politics, and then talking about where like Tucker and this Fuentes guy fit in that sort of realm. And it was interesting to hear it like that whether or not those figures think of themselves in those terms. Like this is how they're appealing to more people. This is how they're getting in through memes and they're memifying things. And it's like if you go in terms of a joke, then it's kind of you have this kind of like immunity almost. Well, to a degree,
which is true. I mean,
well, you have a degree of deniability because it's like, am I being satirical? You know. So they were talking about it in that
which
respect.
is a really difficult position to be in, even for us. We say a lot of stuff as a joke that we don't actually mean. But if someone started nitpicking our podcast and be like, "Oh, you said this about this," I was like, "Yeah, it was joking. I don't actually believe it."
I think that those characters they have less wiggle room because they're not trying to do a comedy.
Yeah, they're also like peddling an ideology, which we're not.
Well, they're not like the friendly Jordan is a comedian. This is like, it is based in comedy. You can
but like, okay, Jordan, I suppose, is more ideological than we are in some ways.
I guess, but in some ways he's an actual comedian, so he has more of a. But like,
there's that too.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like,
you tend to react with ha ha when he says things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it was just an interesting perspective because I try to get all sides.
It's true. That is a big part of the appeal. The appeal is they're packaging their like ridiculous views in such a in a really comedic way.
There's just a comedicness to it, and it's kind of like you should listen to it. He was talking about how like there is a whole generation of disenfranchised like incels that never leave their room and feel as if they've been kind of forgotten and left behind, and in many respects they have, in terms of like unemployment and all that kind of stuff. And I guess the broader question of like watch the role of the male in 2025 in this century. But like,
actually that is a good pivot. Do you know what today is?
What?
Today is International Men's Day.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. It's a day to be thankful and grateful to the men.
I'm going to do an Instagram post.
To the great supportive men in your life.
Where's the corporate support for this holiday? Where's the big money behind? I don't see any ads for
I don't know. I mean, I did see it somewhere, so like.
True. I didn't know it was even a thing.
Yeah. So
my mum would celebrate that.
Man, I am going through so much shit. Okay, without going into too many details because I'll get into trouble. But like, my wife, she has a social circle, and in that social circle, someone's going through a breakup.
Yeah.
Right. And so like all day, every day, all I'm hearing is like how men suck. So even when they're over, like the friends, like while I'm like cooking and cleaning for these bitches, I'm like constantly hearing how shit men are. And
hey, that's fun. That's not generalizing,
Oh yeah. No,
but it doesn't bother me really.
But it's like their lingo is all very very generalizing.
Men shuck. Yeah.
Men are dogs.
You poor man. You've come from this very openly sexist, like male elitist paradise to this woman-loving shithole.
Yeah. While I'm also like, literally doing the domestic chores for these girls that are like having fun. I do the cooking and I do most of the...
Which is amazing, by the way. I finished off all the leftovers.
Thank you very much.
Amazing.
I hope you enjoyed it.
The eggplant was so smoky. I don't know how. It really absorbs.
Because it was cooked on charcoal.
Yeah, but it's the smokiest part. That's so fun. So fun.
Anyways, yeah. So what?
So fun.
So what would you?
So today,
what is your message
today
for
did you wake
men?
up to them and go, "Hey, where's my kudos?"
Yeah. Where's the appreciation?
Did you say that? You're like, huh? I made you. You like that dinner? Men's Day. Give me the. Come on. Get on your knees.
I did say that to her, and she's like, "Well, we're not talking about you."
Yeah, true. But like, then just don't say man.
But I'm a man. I'm a man too.
Dude, welcome to the world of white women.
And dude,
friend.
like, this is something that I said while they were like talking shit about this man and then in men in general. And I just couldn't hold it. And I was like, men are simple. If you love them, they'll love you back.
Poor Ali.
Oh my God, dude.
What, they got in trouble for that?
Crucified. Absolutely crucified.
What did this guy do to her?
Let's not get into that.
He cheated, huh?
No.
What, he burnt the bloody pancakes?
Let's just look. It's
Yeah, look,
but none of the cardinal sins.
The thing is, man, my opinion is like, I've never had any real discrimination, and I've never had any real problem with like women and incel-y, any of that stuff. And, you know, I've had like relationships break down, but like I've never once, man, honestly, like I really like women.
I do too.
Like they're chill. They're fun and like nice and
Yeah.
So like I have no. But so when someone's like screw all men, I just kind of laugh and would just kind of like jab them back with jokes.
I did that too, miss.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like when it's all the time around you, at some point you start wondering. You're just like, does my wife even love me?
Yeah. No. I would definitely. There's limits because I would probably just if it was getting to that point, I'd start hitting back with some woman hating, and then they'd be like, "What the hell?" I'd be like, "Is this what you want? Because this is all you're creating. You're doing the tribalist things, this sex versus that sex. If that's what you want, all right, let's play that game. But like, that sucks. That's a lame perspective. And anyone that's a good person doesn't do that." They can entertain those ideas, and they can. It's fun. It's fun to let off steam.
I guess it's for them. It's also like a bit of a joke.
Exactly. It's like probably like a little bit meta, where it's like screw. It is fun to be like screw. Insert this group of people. That's half the reason. Like racism can be fun, you know. But like it's like. I don't think. Look, when they're talking about it, even though it sounds malicious, I don't think it is.
It's not. But like, and obviously they're trying to defend her friend who's going through a terrible time, and I'm sure their partner was a terrible person.
And it's getting a few wines and the girls hammering men is kind of funnier than like just being like, he's very bad. He's not because he's a man. Not because he's a man, just because he's bad. Like that's not fun.
All right,
it's fun to be like. It's fun to be like screw all. Like, dude, we probably do that. The opposite way sometimes, but it's not.
No, dude, we don't sit around and just be like women.
No, actually, that's true.
Suck.
We don't do that. I've never done that. But like, hey, listen, if it's what is it? International.
In fact, like even when men sit around, we always say like men suck. Like there's always.
Yeah, no, dude. This is the thing. This is my take, bro. There's no good men and good women and bad men. There's good and bad people, bro.
Okay, Moses, relax.
Hey, listen. Part the sea of, I don't know.
You're doing the Jesus one.
Yeah.
Understand that for Moses, that's heresy.
Why? Moses was Jesus style.
Yeah, but Moses was also like way before Jesus.
But didn't he convert?
To Christianity?
Yeah.
No, dude, what are you talking about?
I think you need to read the Quran again.
This is what happens when you watch like Ben Shapiro too much. You go like, hey, Moses said, you know who's better than me? Jesus.
I think
but you know who's worse than me? The Muslims.
I think you need to open up your gay pride Quran again, bro. The big Quran. It's in there. Moses was Christian, bro.
All right,
calling it.
Hey.
No, wait. Let me finish my point.
Finish your point.
My point is, let's not do this silly thing of trying to separate people by their race or creed or religion.
Or sex.
Yeah, or sex. Yeah, religion sometimes is okay, do that. but like,
yes.
Dude, like.
The Anglicans deserve a beatdown.
Correct. Push them back to Russia.
Or like, England.
Huh?
Or England.
Yeah. Get back.
The Orthodox.
Back you get. It's good and bad people, dude. That's all it is.
Yeah, and I'm also joking. I understand. Like,
No,
you're having fun.
No, of
like,
course.
I'm
of
not
course.
actually devastated.
And I think
by
most
it.
people realize that. But like, it's just straight up a fact, dude. Like, I've met some terrible men and some terrible women, and vice versa. Amazing men. It's not dependent on. It's just so dumb. It's dependent on the chemicals in your brain, dude. As Jordan always says, like, Hillary Clinton's a man and Bill Clinton's a woman. You know, like it's like. It's not even. It's our sexual.
I say the same thing. Michelle Obama's a man.
Big Mike. But so like so Happy Man's Day, I guess that's kind of funny. Maybe I'll do a
Happy Man's Day.
Yeah,
we'll keep our heads down for you.
No, not today.
Hey, should we do our meme review?
Mm-hmm.
So let's do our special meme
We
review.
got some special memes coming.
Okay.
Quiet, piggy.
What?
Insane. So rude, bro. He said he was going to be presidential, dude.
That wasn't gonna happen. All right. So
Shout out Vish.
do you wanna like give an introduction to these memes?
These memes, some of them are from Vish, our in-house. Basically,
I'll do the Vish first.
the best meme makers on earth. Maker on earth.
Maker on earth.
And whenever he sends me something that cracks me up, it must be seen by everybody.
There you go.
There's a few. Like, not many, but...
Hello, Marge. I'm Lee Majors. Will you come away with me?
Sure.
Can they see this?
Yeah.
I've got to stop fantasizing about Lee Majors. One more.
Wait.
Hello, Marge.
Me and Merrick.
You and Merrick.
But Merrick did do this video the other day. It was like, I just turned 50. I'm doing a fun run. On a 52 or something. And he's like, and honestly, I've got so much ahead of me. I reckon I'm better now than I was when I was 30. And I hearted it.
You hearted it, of course.
Yeah.
Did you leave a fire comment as well?
Just heart.
You go, man. International Men's Day.
Exactly.
All right, this one.
Old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be, ain't what she used to be, ain't what she used to be. Old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be, ain't what she used to be, ain't what she used to be. Old gray mare.
Please.
At least you have a sense of humor about it, miss.
I mean, dude, if you don't laugh, you cry.
You cry. It's funny.
Oh, shit.
All right, next one.
Read it.
Mr. pulling out the last second, about to have another pregnancy scare. How many pregnancy scares have you had, miss? The reputation is, I think, is going a bit out of control.
Not many. The normal amount. 2, 3.
Damn, you should be a father of 3. Okay, this is the last wish one.
Yeah.
What's
It's
that?
just an image. Ali watching Miss Love go in raw. Wait, zoom into you. Dude, you're weird, are you? Watching Glass.
I know.
Watching me with Sonny's just going, I can't believe he's doing it
Living the
again.
best life. Pull out now. Oh, point of no return has been reached.
Perfect for International Man's Day.
Okay, I've got a couple of, I've got like 2-3 more memes, miss. These memes are fucking incredible.
Okay.
So these are memes that are shared amongst property investors, okay?
Oh, okay.
These are so good.
All right. Should have brought my glasses. The
Okay.
hell?
Okay, so it's
Property
a soldier.
tax? Okay.
a soldier,
Yeah.
and he's blocking repairs, landlords, property tax, down payment, and these are bullets while a renter sleeps in peace. Landlords never get appreciated. Can you guess who sent me these?
Can I just say this? This is the funniest meme
Yeah.
I've ever seen in my
Wait
life.
for it.
In my life. Who sent it? Jordan.
No, dude, Jordan is not a landlord.
His
My
old
father-in-law, who's like, of course, it was a boomer.
Dude, that's hilarious.
Okay, this one.
Oh, that's so funny. Zoom in. Okay.
So it's
Rent. Renters.
renters just like getting fat.
And what's the
And the property owner is getting it, and his massive taxes,
What's
property taxes.
yeah, and what's he eating? What's the renter eating? Zoom into what he's eating.
Centrelink,
I'd be
rental assistant, RTBA favor, massive taxes, labor.
labor. Your stepdad wasn't serious, right?
Father-in-law. I think he was, dude.
Oh, bro.
And look at the property owner.
Oh yeah, the property owners are starving with their having to pay for bins. Oh my god, that's amazing. That is, dude. These are so fun. Like I'm so angry, but so happy because they're so funny. Go on, Jesus.
And these are unironic though, too. These are like
I literally
legitimate
buy pre-made pasta sauces.
memes. Okay, this is the last one.
Oh, Jesus
So
Christ.
landlords.
Zoom in.
It says, never judge someone without knowing the whole story.
Yeah.
And so
Landlords.
you can see, like,
And what do they say?
I hate him. He doesn't deserve a tip. And he's just a landlord.
And the landlord's pulling what?
He's pulling
What's it say?
struggle,
Struggle.
unnecessary hate,
Oh.
selfishness. What's the last one?
Ensuring
you safe living.
I'm gonna punch the screen, dude. I'm gonna punch the screen. Oh, stop being funny. It's so annoying. You're making you're making so much from the property. Renters literally are throwing money down a black hole.
But sleeping in peace.
Oh, yeah, sleeping in-
While
yeah,
the
yeah.
property
Yeah,
owner,
yeah.
the invisible man, shields you from the bullets of taxes.
Sleeping in peace. By the way,
Water bill, which
Yeah,
is
yes.
$200 a year.
Yeah. Sleeping in peace. If I may, I may add to that. My oven doesn't work and hasn't worked for 2 years.
He missed that bullet, dude. He couldn't save you from that one.
Also, I monthly now get a call from my Sumo Energy. They come over and go, "Hey, I have to look at you." I think they're like gangsters posing to see how they can get to friendly Geordies at this point, because they just come in every month and go, "Hey, I have to fix your meter." I'm like, again? They're like, yeah, because you're with Sumo Energy. They have to like do it every month. I'm like, this is bullshit. This is a shit deal.
Yeah.
So like rent is, I get it. You have to-
Ungrateful bastards, I tell you.
if they weren't making like 100K in appreciation value a year, I might have some sympathy. But like, no, bro, I had to pay your water bill. Yeah, it's covered by the interest of your property. Shut up. It's very funny. It's a very old white boomer liberal voter
Yeah, but these
perspective.
are shared unironically amongst them.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's a very liberal boomer white, Like even my parents, my mum would be like, that's not true, And she has a mortgage.
Yeah, because she has a mortgage.
Yeah, but she would,
But she isn't a property investor.
she's not.
These are people that have more than one property. They're not the ones just paying off the mortgage. They're making others pay their mortgage and then whining about like how come they don't get enough credit.
Insane.
Because that's like what property owners like think of themselves as, like, I'm housing people. Because of me, there's less homeless people. That's how they look at themselves.
I mean, it's like it's technically true, but like
well, it's also technically causing homelessness.
exactly, and also the devil's in the details, and those details are exorbitant rents, exorbitant, like everything is
An
inflated.
oven doesn't work.
Yeah, like the advantages of renting are you can leave whenever you want. You're not beholden to like the issues of the property, and it's like
Yeah, and if, like, let's say your house burns down, you got nothing to do with it. The landlord better have insurance.
But bro, renting is not a good investment portfolio. It's just hurling money.
No,
down
I know. I don't agree with these names.
They're very funny though. They're very.
And
funny.
I was sent these for a reason.
I love that
to like knock some sense into my labor libtard head.
I like no for sure, but I love that the homeowner is starving. Please. I can't right now.
All right, look, last segment.
Yeah.
Firstly, this one should interest you, miss. This is
Gibson's.
This is happening live as we speak.
Yeah.
Susan Lee has flagged that she will release her plan for Australia's migration program by Christmas. And the hint is less migrants, not more migrants.
Well, they're doing some things right.
I almost feel that this would be a popular, but it also is kind of useless because if Jordan was here and he'd be pissed for me not mentioning this, is like Labor has cut down migration. And the second thing is like there was a big influx of migration right after Labor got elected, but that was because of COVID backlog. So these were all applications under the Liberal government.
Yeah.
So they're doing it. So I guess this is going to be a propaganda battle. Where like the coalition is going to claim that Labor is like just still all about open borders.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I think that's what it always is. From my understanding, one instance where all the parties are the same is immigration. So like. That's my take.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
well, we'll talk more about this obviously when the migration policy is revealed.
Yeah. I mean, they're obviously going to say that. Whether or not they're actually going to do it, I don't know. And obviously, some level of immigration is necessary and good. So this is again. I try not to be like.
But again, she's playing the dirty game, which is that she won't put a figure on the migration plan.
Yeah.
Which means like. She's just going to say like how there's too many migrants, but when she comes into power, it'll just be exactly the same. So I guess you're right.
Yeah, politics is
two cheeks of the same bat.
I don't know why Jordan's so enamored by politics. It's so boring.
Yeah, but you know what Aristotle said?
Yeah, he said Indians don't assimilate well.
When there are Indians, everyone must fight. No, he said that when there's injustice in society, then everyone becomes political, except for the cowards and the timid.
Okay, okay, I suppose that's fair.
But there is not. I think the sort of injustice he was talking about is not like Albo's tax plan.
Yeah, and don't you remember his other quote, dude?
Which is Socrates sucks. Stop giving shit.
No. It was
stop big up in him.
It was don't be cringe, don't overdo it. That was one too. He said, "Don't overdo your obsession."
I think that was Plato.
Yeah, that was Plato.
But yeah. Good one.